In the year 1973, Gordon and Rena Merchant started a company named Billabong in Goldcast, Queensland, Australia. Billabong is a surf company, primarily a clothing retailer that also produces accessories like watches, backpacks, skateboards and snow products under other brand names, with over 1.2 billion Australian dollars in revenue as of 2014. Billabong is one of the most successful companies in Australia, but Billabong wasn't the first surf company in the world. What made this company successful, however, is the fact that its founder, Gordon Merchant, was an avid surf fan who knew everything about what surfers like himself wanted in their accessories. Because Gordon had first-hand experience and a detailed understanding of the people he wanted to serve and the products he wanted to sell, it was a lot easier for him to succeed while many other competitors failed. That's why Jeff Bezos said, "If you don't understand the details of your business, you're going to fail." Almost every young person today wants to have a business that gives them money. Everyone dreams of becoming an entrepreneur because it's more fun to own a business than to have a job. But listen to this. Businesses don't just succeed because people started them. Businesses that succeeded did so because someone behind those businesses understood the market and the products more than their competitions. If you don't understand the details of your business, you're going to fail. On Tuesday, 28 June 2011, Google Plus was launched. Google Plus was expected to be a successful product because it was owned by one of the richest companies on our planet, Google. Larry Page had become the CEO of Google on April 4th of the same year, and now he had his first major duty to make Google Plus a massive success and probably to crush Facebook. The best strategy Page thought could work was to promise the employees of Google a 25% additional bonus if they could make Google Plus succeed. Since these guys wanted more money, they started spamming everyone they could, but that strategy wouldn't help the company to grow. It did backfire for an obvious reason. Humans don't like to be coerced into doing something. Plus, nobody in the world could see how Google Plus was better or different from Facebook or other social media. You know where the story ended, and it ended that way because even though Google may be the king of search and understand everything about search, they don't understand social media enough to get us to love Google Plus. If you don't understand the details of your business, you're going to fail. Listen to this, young entrepreneurs. Businesses don't just succeed because someone wants them to. Businesses don't just succeed because someone works hard enough. In fact, businesses don't succeed because someone has enough money. At least you can see that in the case of Google. Businesses succeed because someone knows the details about their product and their target audience. The more you know about your product or services, the better of them you could make. The more you understand your market and the players therein, the easier it is for you to give them what they want, exactly how they want it. If you don't understand the details of your business, you're going to fail. Then someone will ask me, but how exactly can I know the details of my business? The first step into that is to choose a business in the field that you're truly passionate about. You see, there's this book titled How They Started by David Lester. The book contains the short stories of 21 successful global brands, and when you read this book, you'll obviously see one thing that's common to all these companies. All of them were started or made successful by someone truly passionate about the problems they were solving. And you may like to ask, but why is that important? Well, there's a lot of work involved in understanding your product more than anyone else. A whole lot of work goes into spending time to study your target market and competition, so much that most reasonable humans wouldn't do it. The only kinds of people who do such boring tasks are those who are passionate about the problems their products or services are solving. A good example of that is this video you're watching. This entire video may be about 6 minutes, but do you have any idea about how many hours that went into producing this video? Do you have an idea about how many people worked on this simple video before you can see it? You can guess, but most people will underrate the numbers of hours that was invested in making this simple video. The reason why we could invest so many hours in a 6-minute video is that we love making them. Gordon Merchant would have failed like other people who tried to build a surf company, if not because he was a surf enthusiast himself, and this helped him to understand all the details of his business. Google's attempt to build a social media platform failed, not because they lack money to complete it, but because they don't know the details about the social market. Today, so many young people want to start a business because they saw someone making money in those businesses. The very first question to answer is, what are you angry about? What problem are you hungry to solve? If you have $1 billion in your bank account and you don't have to work for money, what problem would you try to solve? If you choose a business in the field of your passion, then you'll naturally want to study to understand all the details about your products, the market, and your competitions. This will make you succeed in business, while others who just run after money fail. If you don't understand the details of your business, you're going to fail.